Hey, Sarah here, the Fruitarian dancer. Today I'm not going to be dancing. I already did that earlier. I'm putting my personal training hat on today. I wrote a weights training program for Rosine and Verena from who I met in Vegan Bodybuilding and Fitness on Facebook. I wrote them a program, so this video is going to demonstrate it. So it's not just for them, it's for anyone who is new to weight training and doesn't know what to do and perhaps doesn't want to join a gym and pay for a personal trainer. So I'm going to get started. So the first thing on the program was a 5-minute jog. If you're not up to jogging, you can just go for a fast walk instead, any sort of cardio, or have a dance like I did this morning. Whatever you want to do just to get the heart rate up a little bit, work up a bit of a sweat, and just get everything firing, ready for the workout, getting your body nice and warm so it doesn't get injured. So just pretend I've been for a 5-minute jog around the block. You can go longer if you do like running, but that's the minimum, at least 5 minutes of cardio for the warm-up. Okay, so the second exercise is push-ups. I'll just step up the screen. Okay, so I like the wide ones. They bring in more of the chest muscles, which if you work the larger muscle groups, you will lose more body fat. So nice and wide with the hands. As a beginner, you'd probably be on your knees, but try one on your toes, at least one on the toes. So you want to bend the elbows till your chest comes down to elbow height and press the hands through the floor to come back up. We'll do 12 reps. Actually, I won't do 12 reps because I don't want the video to be for too long. So when you tire, just drop to the knees. If that's still too hard, bring the knees in closer. 12 reps. Okay, second exercise is squats. So I'm going to start with just body weight. Bringing the feet just a little wider than your shoulders. You want to brace the core. So lift up from the pelvic floor, draw the navel to the spine. Hands in front. So moving down, the hips move back and the knees move out in line with the second and third toe. You want to get your butt down as low as your knees so you incorporate the glutes into the exercise. Just going to get your heart rate up more, burn more fat. So squats, just pretend I've done 20 squats. Then you go back to the push-ups. Back to the squats. 12 push-ups, another 20 squats. When you get stronger in the legs, you can add a bar to your back. So it goes just underneath the neck, not on the vertebrae. There we go. And once you're into the program a while, you can up it to 3 rounds. So just start with 2, I'd recommend. Okay, so once you've done 2 or 3 rounds of your push-ups and squats, we move on. We'll do a bent over row. So again, you want to brace the core. Pick up the bar with a neutral spine. Go side on for this one. So the core must stay strong through this exercise, keeping your spine in a neutral shape. Keep the shoulder blades back. And you just tip at the hips, so the knees don't need to bend too much. Just enough to keep your spine neutral. Keeping your core on, we row the bar up to the hip crease or the lower abdominals. You're going to squeeze into the shoulder blades, working the upper back muscles. So none of this, no rounding. Keep the chest lifted. Okay. So from there, alternating lunges. So we're just going to step 1 foot forward and push back in the other one. So you want your legs to come down to a 90-degree angle. You don't want your knees going further forward than the toes. So you need to take big steps. Then back to the row. Pull on. And then when you get more advanced, you can add some dumbbells to this exercise. adding in a bicep curl. I need to brace the core a little more. The heavy weights I've got here. With that, we'll practice with that one. Okay. So 2 to 3 rounds of those 2 exercises, alternating between each one. Then moving on, the next one I've got is kettlebell swings. So I don't have a kettlebell. I'm just going to use this dumbbell. Then we need to brace the core. And we're just going to swing the weight up in the air and back down. So it's a core exercise. Keep your spine neutral throughout the move. So on. Your whole body is powering up. Whole body exercises are best for fastest fat burning results. From there, taking the dumbbells and pressing them up. So it's a shoulder press, working the shoulder muscles. Straight up, you come slightly forward of the head. That prevents any shoulder injury. 12 reps of those. There's 3 in this little circuit. The third one is a plank hover, I should say. Bringing the elbows underneath the shoulders, lift the core muscles, spine in a neutral shape. You can be on your knees like I am, or you can tuck the toes and lift the toes. So 1 minute hold. And then go through that again. 12 reps of the shoulder press. The kettlebell swings first. I'd say about 15 of those, about 12 of those. And the plank, as long as you can hold it without getting strain into your lower back. If your lower back's straining, you can just scoot the tail under, draw the pubis towards the belly button to bring more of the work into the abdominal muscles and out of the back. And if that's failing, you can stop before the minute. Then, especially if you're into fat burning and want to lose excess body fat, I'd recommend doing more cardio. So after you've done your weight session, around the block for a jog, as long as you like, or a walk or anything. If you're running hard, I'd suggest bringing it back down to a walk before you do your stretches. And the stretches are very important for keeping everything in balance. So I'll demonstrate some of those also. So the first one I'd recommend doing is a shoulder stretch. Just bringing the arm across the body until you feel the shoulder stretching out. 20 to 30 seconds is a good time to hold the stretch. And then for the chest, hands behind, shoulder blades together. Just opening out, moving the shoulders back to open the front of the chest. Okay, what other stretches have I got here? So we want to stretch the quadriceps. You can just hold onto something for balance if you need. Bring the knees together first and then the legs straight back behind you. You can tuck the tail under to increase the stretch and keep the lower back happy. And then the hamstring stretch. A good way to do that is lying on the floor and lifting the heel to the ceiling. Keeping the tailbone down on the floor. I think that's about it. Just check I haven't. Oh yeah, hip flexor is a good one to do, especially if you've been running. So just kneeling, bringing the whole of the pelvis forward. Again, you want to tuck the tail under and bring the sitting bone forward. Feel the opening through the hip here. You can do your chest at the same time. So it's a very basic program. My clients normally get a few more exercises than that, but this is just for beginners. And I might do a more advanced one down the track. But yeah, that's just to get you started. So I hope you enjoyed that. Give it the thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and share it if you think it might help others, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll be back again soon. Bye.